Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that the Roman Empire never fell. No France. No Germany. No Italy. Instead, one enormous empire stretches across Europe, North Africa, and much of the Middle East. Latin is the global language. Roman law governs billions of people. And modern cities are filled with towering marble monuments standing beside futuristic technology. It sounds like science fiction. But history came surprisingly close to making this a reality. Today, we're exploring one of the most fascinating alternate histories ever imagined. What if the Roman Empire never fell? To understand this, we first need to understand why Rome collapsed in the first place. By the 4th and 5th centuries, the Roman Empire was facing crisis after crisis. Political corruption was widespread. The economy was weakening. Civil wars drained resources. And barbarian tribes repeatedly attacked the empire's borders. Finally, in the year 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire officially fell. For most people, that was the end of Rome. But what if things had gone differently? Imagine that a series of strong emperors came to power. They reformed the military. They stabilized the economy. They crushed corruption. And most importantly, they successfully defended Rome's borders. Instead of collapsing, the empire survives. Then it grows stronger. As centuries pass, Rome continues to expand its influence. Without the collapse of central authority, Europe never breaks into dozens of rival kingdoms. The Middle Ages as we know them never truly happened. There is no fragmented Europe. No feudal lords ruling isolated territories. No constant wars between small kingdoms. Instead, there is one dominant superpower: the Roman Empire. As a result, trade flourishes. Roads connect vast regions. Knowledge spreads more quickly. And scientific discoveries travel across the empire without political barriers. Latin becomes the language of education, business, science, and government. Just as English dominates much of the world today, Latin becomes the universal language of civilization. Children from Britain to Egypt grow up speaking the same language. Communication becomes easier. Ideas travel faster. And cultural unity grows stronger. But that's only the beginning. Now imagine what Roman cities would look like today. Massive marble buildings rise into the sky. Ancient architectural styles blend with advanced engineering. Gigantic forums serve as centers of commerce. Modern transportation systems run beneath structures inspired by the Colosseum and the Pantheon. Every city reflects 2,000 years of uninterrupted Roman development. The result is a world unlike anything we know. Technology might also develop differently. A stable empire could invest heavily in infrastructure and education. Scientific progress may accelerate centuries ahead of schedule. Perhaps the Industrial Revolution happens earlier. Perhaps electricity is discovered sooner. Perhaps humanity reaches the moon decades before it did in our timeline. And maybe, just maybe, Roman astronauts become the first humans to walk on Mars. Imagine spacecraft carrying the symbol of the Roman eagle across the solar system. Roman colonies established on distant planets. A civilization that began in ancient Italy becoming an interplanetary empire. It sounds incredible. But there is another side to this story. Competition often drives innovation. In our world, many nations competed with one another. Different ideas emerged. Different cultures experimented with new technologies. Without that competition, progress might actually slow down. A powerful empire could become resistant to change. New inventions might be viewed as threats. Political leaders could prioritize stability over innovation. And over time, society could become stagnant. There is also the question of freedom. A single empire controlling such a large portion of the world would possess enormous power. Citizens might enjoy security and stability, but they might sacrifice personal freedoms in exchange. Government surveillance could become extensive. Political opposition might be limited. Individual regions could lose their cultural identities. The empire would be strong, But at what cost? Would people be willing to trade freedom for order? Would a unified world be better than a diverse one? These questions become even more important as technology advances. A futuristic Roman Empire might possess artificial intelligence, advanced robotics, and space travel. But all of that technology could be controlled by a centralized authority. Imagine one government managing the lives of billions of people. One government deciding what information is allowed. One government controlling the future of humanity. Would that create peace? Or would it create a new form of oppression? No one can know for sure. What we do know is that the fall of Rome changed everything. It shaped the nations, cultures, and languages that exist today. Without that collapse, the world would be almost unrecognizable. The countries we know might never exist. The languages we speak might never develop. And the course of human history could be completely different. Maybe Rome's survival would create a golden age unlike anything humanity has ever experienced. Or maybe it would lead to a world where one empire controls everything. A world of stability. A world of power. A world without limits. Or a world without freedom. So what do you think? Would humanity be better off if the Roman Empire never fell? Or was Rome's collapse necessary for the world we know today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through alternate history, don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating what-if scenarios. Because history is full of moments that could have changed everything.